Safety in numbers. I believe that. So the stronger you are in terms of membership and structure and organisation, the more appealing you will be as a concept to sell yourself to an MP. The MP is ultimately after being re-elected. You're going with a request for funding, for example. You need some key numbers at your disposal. You need how many members you've got, and then your distribution channels. So if you've got an email that goes out on a regular basis, you'll know how many are on your database. And it's really that strength of database that the politician is looking at. How can he sell his message of being involved in the club, he or she, I should say?
My advice is be proactive. Talk to the council staff in the first instance and make contact with them, whether it's through the general manager or the head of parks and reserves. Then you go to them with a plan. You must have a plan. Have an asset audit yourselves. The presidents must agree, so the association can confidently walk in and say that we want to have these assets upgraded over the next 5 years in your delivery plans, and we'll contribute to that. We want you to make a commitment to it, and then talk to their politicians with that plan as well, their mayor and their councillors, and go and approach them very proactively and with a bit of initiative.
Key areas that you need to be organised. Obviously your numbers, which we've just spoken about. 2, what you want to do with the money. Now, and not just a pie in the sky concept of a figure with no maths or science behind the figure. You've also got to be organised. So for example, Abbotsford Soccer Club in my electorate wanted to build a clubhouse. They had architectural plans, DA approvals through council, and quantity surveyed. They knew reliably what the money figure involved that they were looking for was. Then the final component and most important component that we look for is how fair income is the club in raising their own funds. So do they run an effective tuck shop, or will there be a revenue stream coming off the back of this proposal? And you should never forget it's not just total funding, but co-funding is also an option.
So my advice to local clubs is to build a relationship with your local MP. It's good for the MP and it's good for the club. And it's easy to do. Invite them along to things, involve them in community activities, put them on the website. But certainly don't just build a relationship, go to the MP with a plan. Have a vision for what you're trying to achieve and get them to buy into it. Get them to partner with the club to deliver a great outcome for the club and the community. It's a pretty easy formula, and I'd recommend clubs to engage with their politicians, and politicians, by the same token, to engage with their clubs.